Hello everybody and happy Monday. Welcome to the first weekly training vlog for my channel. Exciting one. We're going to start off with a rest day today. My Garmin said that my training readiness for today was quite low. My Garmin coach advised a rest day, and to be honest, sometimes I will, maybe ignore them a little bit, but today I did feel a little bit of an issue with my hip. Not really like an injury or any pain, but more just like a little niggle that I want to, keep nursing just so I can get back to the harder runs. So today instead, I'm just going on a nice little walk around my town for about an hour or so, and hopefully the weather will stay nice. There's been a bit of rain on and off, but it's been off for a while, so I'm hoping it stays that way. Hello, Ted. You enjoying your rest day? Anything to say? Any thoughts, comments, concerns? Hi guys, so I've just got back from my walk. It was nice and easy. The sun stayed out, no rain. It was really fun. So here are the Garmin stats for the walk I just did. It was 5.54 kilometers, 1 hour 22 minutes 46 seconds. I know I said I wanted to go for an hour, but I was just really enjoying it. It was quite nice. Average pace 14 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer. See the pace graph there, heart rate graph, and then a couple of spikes on going up a hill or something. It was nice and relaxed, which was the point. Yep, so you can see that there as well. Elevation. Not much training effect, but again, supposed to be a rest day. So yeah, nice and relaxing. So that will wrap it up for Monday. I am going to go get into some comfy clothes and watch some Criminal Minds, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is Tuesday now. On the schedule today is an interval session. My Garmin was saying that my readiness was quite good today. My Garmin coach is wanting to do a tired run. Now, the description for that is best effort on tired legs. So I've basically taken that to mean I can do pretty much anything in that day as long as I'm giving it my full effort. Maybe an interval session isn't in the spirit of it, but I'm going to do it. I'm in the car because I am doing it at the gym today. The weather's not actually too bad. It's probably one of my favourite running weathers where it's like a little bit drizzly, just because I like getting cooled down. But I'm going to the gym today because I just got a new pair of shoes in the post. They didn't have them in a running shoe store near me. They're a speedy shoe, so I want to try them for an interval session. But I can't return them if I try them outside, but I'm allowed to try them inside, so that's why we're at the gym today to do this. The workout I'm doing is a new one I'm trying. It's one that was actually recommended in a recent Philly Bowden video where she gave some 5k training workouts to do, and I thought it'd be fun to try. I'll leave a link to her video with that in the description. I really like Philly. I like her content. She's an amazing runner, and I'll link to her channel as well down in the description below. But I'll let you know how this workout goes once I'm back. So that's me just completed that interval session. It felt good. The shoes felt really nice as well. I'm not telling you what shoes those are, just because I want to do a video about them on their own. So, yep, like I said, I was doing one of the Philly Bowden 5k training interval exercises. And I really enjoyed it, so I just want to talk you through this one because since I did it on a treadmill, if you look at the stats on Strava, they won't really match up because the Garmin's not the best at measuring pace and distance on a treadmill. So I'll just talk you through that now. So this workout, it started with a warm-up, so I did half a kilometre of a warm-up there. Then we went into 5 sets of 700 metre reps. The first 500 of each of those was at like Dream 5k pace. So I did those at 12.5 kilometers per hour because if I did that for a full 5k, it would take about 10 seconds off my PB. And then that 200 meters, I did that at 13 kilometers per hour. And then 2-minute recovery for my recoveries for those 700 meter reps. I did it at 7.5 kilometers per hour. and then we went into 450-meter reps at all out pace. I not really done enough intervals to really know, the speeds for my like tempo sessions. So working those out, but I just did those at 14 kilometers per hour. I think I could have gone faster on those ones, but I'll know for the future. And there was 1 minute recovery between each of those reps. And I did that one at 7 kilometers per hour. Then after that, I did a nice easy cool down. So the workout ended up being, this was wrong. I forgot at the end of it to calibrate the distance before I saved it by mistake. I've updated it on the app, but it's not synced back up with the watch. But the total was actually 6.5 kilometers, total time 38 minutes 32 seconds, and then average pace was 6 minutes 23 per kilometer. There's the little pace graph that you can see there, heart rate zones, running power, run power zones, the training effect there, and yeah, just that overview again, but again, that's incorrect. So yeah, I like I said, I really enjoyed that workout. The shoes felt really good, so I'm definitely going to be keeping those. I ended up not bothering changing out of them because I came here in a different pair of shoes because I didn't want to wear these ones outside. But I'm not worried about that. I'm going to keep them. And yeah, it was a really fun workout. So again, thank you very much, Philly. Again, I'll leave the links to her channel and that specific video where I got that workout from. And now I'm going to go home and have some lovely sesame chicken that I got from Aldi today as a lovely little post-run dinner. Morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, so happy hump day to you all. On the cards today is an 8 kilometer, roughly, I think it's a bit more than that, easy run today. Feeling good. Legs are feeling surprisingly good after that interval session. Woke up about 6:30, so quite early for me. I'm not a morning riser by any means. Had some protein granola with some yogurt and strawberries and some of my hydration mix. It's cola flavoured, which is why it looks a little bit unappetizing, the colour of it. But yeah, it's a nice morning, it looks like outside, so hopefully it should be a good run. I'm going to load up some of my true crime podcasts just to help try and keep me get a little bit slow. I think when I listen to music, sometimes I, pick up the pace a little bit without thinking. So that's my plan. Hopefully it goes well. Hi guys, so I'm about halfway through this easy run and it's really nice so far. Sorry, I'm just going up a little bit of a hill, but one of my goals I said in the last video was to get better at my pacing. So this second bit is a bit more up and down, but the first bit I did was quite flat and I actually managed to maintain my pace really well, so that's a good sign. This bit, like I said, it's a bit up and down, so I'm not really worrying about keeping a set pace, more just adjusting my pace constantly just to make sure that I'm in the correct heart rate zones. Because yeah, there are some steep, happy bits. I tried to pick a route that was, as flat as possible, which is quite hard to do here. We're in the Perthshire Hills of Scotland, so it's quite hilly. But yeah, so far, so good. Coos! Not Highland coos, but still coos. So the situation has turned a little bit. Still enjoying myself, it's not that. It's that I suddenly had that urge to go for a bit of a poo. It's quite a strong urge. There's not really anywhere to stop nearby, so I'm going to have to try and make it home. Just over 6 kilometres. So 2 kilometres to go. Hopefully I can hold on. Hi guys, it's been a while since we last spoke. It is actually just about 10 o'clock. When I got home from my run, I ran quite quickly to the bathroom, and then I had a shower, and because I wasn't starting work till later today, I was quite a little bit tired, so I decided to go back to bed for an hour or so. So yeah, it's 10:30. The run was really good. Pacing was really nice. Heart rate was consistently low. Legs felt great, which is this is the longest like easy run Garmin's given me, which was like just like said, just over 8 kilometers. And if you had told me when I first started running that I could run 8 kilometers without my legs feeling like they've done anything, I wouldn't believe you. But yeah, it felt really, really good. And I managed to, like I said, keep that pace even in the last little bit where I was a little bit tempted to pick up the pace so I could rush home. But we got there and it went well. So here are the stats from that run. It was 8.2 kilometers, 57 minutes 39 seconds in total, by 7 minutes 2 seconds per kilometer average pace. Pace is there. It dipped a couple of times when I was going up the hill, and then also it was like a single track road, and a few times some cars came past, so I just had to scoot over to the side. Dropping pace is better than being squished by a car. Heart rate, as you can see there, nice and steady, other than some hills there. It wasn't actually that bad. It looks a little bit worse than it was, but yeah, see, if you see it like that, 53 minutes, well, 54 were in that good heart rate zone. So there are the running power metrics, run power zones. Yeah, for the easy runs, I want it to be at that left side. Elevation profiles there, and yeah, just a load of base in there for that one. Night, Patrick. Just went to the vet, get some vaccines, so he's a little bit tired today. But he can go to bed now, can't you, Patty? Hello everyone, we are back in the Skoda today. Because I have decided to go a little bit further afield for my run today. It's just another easy run, I think, on the cards. Garmin coach didn't want me to do anything today, but I've already had one rest day today and I feel fine, so I'm just going to do another nice easy thing. I know a lot of people do like cycling or something to get their base aerobic fitness up instead of running. I hate cycling. I cannot think of anything worse. So I'm just going to take a really nice easy run today. But I've gone a little bit further afield, about 10 minutes away in the car, just because there's only about 4 roads that go out my town, and I've done all of them quite a lot over the past couple of weeks. So getting a little bit bored, wanted to stretch a bit further afield. So yeah, I'll let you know how far I go. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear, I think, just to see. And then when my legs feel a bit tired, I'll turn around and come back home. Hi guys, so that's that run done. It was a really lovely run, actually. I think it's one of my favourite I've ever done. It's a beautiful area. The scenery here is beautiful, I think. I know I'm biased, but I think Scotland really is just, a stunning place. So it's nice to have that to look out to while you're running. So let's go over the stats. So as you can see, 8.04 kilometers in total, 51 minutes 57 seconds, average pace of 6 minutes 28 seconds per kilometer. So quite a bit faster than the last easy run I did, because this is, you'll see it on the graph, but it was kind of downhill and uphill, but it's not really to the extent of the hills on the last easy run I had to do. So there's the pace. You'll see later that this matches up with the elevation, so it's kind of downy hill at first, and then second half back up that hill. Heart rate, I don't actually think this is very, it makes it look a lot worse than it was, because it was only like very briefly I'd be dipping in to that higher heart rate. If you see here, it's pretty much so only 3 minutes 55 in that orange zone, so most of the time it was in that zone 2. Garmin splits up zone 2, what most people would call zone 2, into the 2 different zones, but it's the blue and the green are both zone 2 by normal people standards. Running power zone, C, so down then up, nice little V shape there, and again lots of base. So yeah, that'll be me done for today. I'm gonna go back home and just relax for a little bit, but I do have a tip for you. Do you remember when we had that egg shortage and everyone was going a bit crazy and egg prices were really high? Just go around Scotland, rural Scotland. I passed on my 8-kilometre run, I passed 4 farms selling organic eggs for like £1. Hi guys, happy Friday. Back at it again today. Today we have a pace run from my Garmin coach. So total is supposed to be 4.83 kilometers. First half easy pace and then second half race pace. Not going to try and for the race pace, but I don't think I'll be able to keep a consistent pace throughout that just because of all the elevation changes on the route I'm doing today. So I'm just going to go by feel, so just making sure that I'm, feeling that that hard effort more so than making sure I'm high, going a certain speed, because I won't be able to maintain the same speed going up as I would be on the flats and downs for obvious reasons. I'm excited for this run today. Yesterday went really well. I'm again doing it in a speedier pair of shoes. It's raining a little bit outside, but that should be fine. It'll cool me down on that fast bit. And then afterwards, I've actually got a long weekend this weekend. So I've got Saturday, Sunday and Monday off. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing the park run. Sunday a long run. Monday I think is a rest day. So that'll be nice, and I'll let you know how the run goes. I don't think I'll be recording on this one because it is raining and the second part's a bit speedier and I don't want to be running around with my phone like that and then dropping it. But yeah, I'll catch up with you once I've done it. Hi guys, so that's the workout part of the run done. So that first 2 point whatever it was at easy pace, and then the other 2 point whatever bit at race pace. That was a bit of a killer. I think I took the easy bit a bit too quick, so that the race bit was definitely quite hard. I won't actually know the average pace and thing like that until I get home, because the workout's still, I've stopped it but can't see it till it saves, and I've got to jog back home now because I didn't want to do it because I'm doing an out and back, but I didn't want to do it exactly half out and then half back because the last little bit is up a steep hill and I didn't want to do that on the race bit. So yeah, that was a bit of a killer, so I'm just going to stand at the side of the road for a little bit to catch my breath and then I'll make my way home. Hi guys, made it back home. I said that was an easy bit back. Clearly my heart was not ready to reduce its heart rate much more, so I was never in that easy heart rate zone even when I was going quite slowly, but still. Got back home. I've had a chance to look at the stats. The stats on the watch don't really drill into it as well because it doesn't give you lap breakdowns. So I looked at it on my phone just before this. I turned off the auto lap 1 kilometer. I just wanted it into that 3 sections, that easy, the race, and then the bit back home. And I said that I was really struggling on that fast bit. I felt really hard, it felt like the first time I went out running and I was really struggling, so I was like, oh, it's not going to go well, because I wasn't really paying attention to my watch while I was running, because like I said, I was just kind of going off of feeling. But I've looked back on it and it was actually average pace for that running bit was 4:43 kilometers. 4:43 average pace per kilometer, which is really, really good for me. I actually got my best 1 mile time during that as well. I've never actually done an all out, just 1 mile, so it's not probably indicative of how fast I could run a mile, but that was 7 minutes 27 seconds within that. So it's quite good, and I think it's hard when you're running and you're struggling to be oh, I'm doing quite well, but then when you think about it, when you look back on it, and you're oh, well, I've actually got faster, and it is kind of true what people say, it's running, what they say is it doesn't get easier, you just get faster, and I think today kind of proved that. But yeah, overall it was good, but I'll just do the daily Garmin watch breakdown. Yeah, so here we go, we'll just do our standard quick breakthrough of what the watch says. I've given you the main points already, but 6.67 kilometers in total, 39 minutes flat, average pace 5:51 per kilometer. Pace graph looked like that, so you can see much quicker during that race bit as well. That spike is there. Heart rate, like I said, I went off a little bit too quickly in that easy run, so it wasn't as low heart rate as it should be. Spiked up there, and then still a bit hard on the way back because my heart hadn't really recovered yet. Heart rate zones there. Running power, power zones, elevation, and training effect. So that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow bright and early for our park run. I've decided, I was umming and ahhing about if I should do it, try and go quickly and do it. But I think, especially because I've got a long run on Sunday and last Sunday's long run didn't go too well, I'm just going to take it nice and easy tomorrow just to set myself up the best for Sunday, to try and make sure I don't, overexert myself on the Saturday and then feel quite tired on the Sunday. So that's my plan. Just a nice easy jog around the park tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hi guys, it is Saturday morning, 8:10. I'm just about to leave to get to my park run. I'm going a little bit early just to make sure I can get a warm up in. This is the first time I'm trying to, do a warm up before. A lot of people recommend that if you want a fast time. I'm not going for a fast time today, like I said yesterday, just a nice easy one because I've got my long run tomorrow. And since last week's long run didn't go the best, I want to make sure that there's enough gas in the tank left for tomorrow, set myself up the best I can. So I'm going to the University of Stirling Park Run. It's really nice. I mentioned it before. It's got a little loft there. It's just 2 loops round. Hi everybody, back from park run. It's actually a few hours past it. It's 8 minutes past 2. Went to park run, then afterwards we went out for lunch. Just come back now. We also had to go to a shop, which I'll talk about a bit later. It was really nice. Like I said, I wasn't going all out. It was still reasonable pace. Still ended up finishing first in my age category, which was nice. It was the first time doing a park run where I was running with somebody. Just chatting the whole way through. It's quite nice. It was actually quite funny. The people around us at a similar pace, they were looking quite tired, but we were just kind of talking the whole way through, which is kind of nice to feel, that you were able to talk at a pace that other people weren't able to. It's not that it's nice to see people struggling. I think it's just more of a nice indicator that I'm getting fitter, because there's no way I would have been able to talk whilst running at that pace previously. So that was nice, really nice day for it. At that point, it turned up a little bit later, got a little bit wet, but it was nice. Went for lunch, and like I said, we did have to stop off at a shop on the way back because I stupidly broke one pair of my glasses. Not because these are built badly, they're very good, but I stupidly put them in the passenger seat of the car, and then when my wife went in, they were a bit of a victim. So we stopped by a shop on the way back. They didn't have this exact pair to replace it, but they did have a couple of cool ones that I picked up, including a special edition one. So this one from their standard collection is Nessie's Midnight Orgy, which I got. Quite nice little teal, sort of a yellowy polarized lens. Just the standard Goodard bag there. But then this, see, it's got a funky box and gold. And this is the Apologize for Nothing. I think they've done this series of mythology based ones that are all kind of marble colored, and this one's just black and white marble. It's got a different bag design than normal, a different box, so that's kind of cool. So there's actually 2 different ones I need to go through, because this first one I did 1 loop of the lock as a warm up, so 12 minutes 38 seconds, 2.36 kilometers, 5:22 per kilometer average pace graph there, and this is warm up, so it's not that important. Power zones, elevation, tempo. And then here was the main one, so 5.08 kilometers, 26 minutes 45 seconds, average pace 5 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer, pace graph there, heart rate graph there, zones, running power. It's quite an up and down course. It's quite nice though, gentle up and downs. Elevation like that. Oh, there's Ted. Training effect, VO2 max. Nice and easy. So I'm going to sign off for Saturday. All I'm doing for the rest of the day is I'm watching Formula 1 sprint race. I missed the sprint race qualifying this morning, so I'm going to watch that before. Should have time for both. Obviously a quick shower before watching those. And then, I got a nice little tart from a bakery to enjoy while having that sprint as a well done for doing the park run. And rest of the day nice and easy. Going to get to bed quite early and do my long run tomorrow. Hi guys, it is Sunday morning and 10:49. I'm about to go out for my long run. I know I said yesterday that I did a bit easier in the park run just to try and give myself a bit of a better chance of doing well today. Um, sometimes the universe does not agree with your plans, and I've woken up today and my period has started. Um, so I'm not feeling the best. Taking some medicine. Um, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I don't feel too bad, just a little bit of cramps. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to beat myself up too much if it doesn't go to plan or whatever happens. Sometimes you just got to be a bit flexible. Sometimes things come up. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. And then later on today, there's Formula One, which I'm really excited about. It's in Austria this weekend, so really looking forward to that as well later on. Isn't that one of the most beautiful fields you've ever seen in your life? Hi guys, back from the run. It started off really nice, really great, and then it quickly went quite a bit downhill. By kilometre 6, I got some really bad period cramps. I've had to go to the hospital for appendicitis before, and the cramps were actually quite near that level. I thought I was going to have to stop at some point. They went away a little bit, and then kilometre 8 they came back, and then never really left. Quite a bad headwind, especially at the very end. And yeah, I just didn't really feel super good. Managed to do the run, and it was supposed to be a negative split run, and we did. I did get progressively quicker. So we did do it. It was just, yeah, I think one of the hardest runs I've done so far. Certainly the closest I felt like to vomiting on finishing a run. At least it's over now. So you can see 14.49 kilometers in total. Time 1 hour 24 minutes and 02 seconds. Average pace 5 minutes 48 per kilometer. Pace graph, steadily going up. That dip there that you see is when the headwind came on really strong. There was also a bit of a downpour, so it's a bit hard to maintain pace. There are some dips as well where I just had to stop on the side of the road to let cars pass. It's quite a narrow road there, and I couldn't be bothered to stop and start the watch because I don't really care that much. Heart rate going up, coinciding with the pace. Heart rate zones there, running power zones, elevation graph, and then training effect there. I checked Strava after the run uploaded, and I did actually get my second fastest 10k time during that run. It was 58:55, which is quite good. So yeah, the actual results of the run, performance-wise, are good. It just, yeah, definitely stomach cramps were really bad. And yeah, so it wasn't the best one that I was feeling mentally, but we got through it, which is the main thing. And that puts an end to the week. Total weekly mileage for running was 50.9 kilometers. And tomorrow is supposed to be a rest day, so I'm going to go shower, watch Formula One, probably have a nap, and then I'll see you tomorrow. This will end this week's vlog. Details for my Strava are down below. Obviously, we went through some of the stats from each run, but you can see a larger breakdown of all the nerdy facts and figures down there if you'd like. Feel free to follow. I will follow back. My question for the week for you is, how do you guys like to handle your hydration pre and during the run? I've noticed lately that it's been a bit hard to kind of dial in how much I'm drinking before a run, to avoid being dehydrated, but also to avoid having to stop for some impromptu bathroom breaks. That's my question for you. What do you do that works for you? And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.